Hello, and welcome to saveourmiddleclass.net. Today we'll be talking about why a strong middle-class job market is so critical to the health and future success of our country. I always thought that the real strength of America was our Constitution and our Bill of Rights. The former established a limited government, and the latter protected the individual from the intrusive and tyrannical federal government. While these documents form the foundation of our country, they are not the engines powering our daily lives. The real engine of our country is our economy, and the health of our economy directly affects my life, your life, and all of our lives on a daily basis. And no matter what you are hearing from our government, our economy is not healthy. To keep our economy limping along, in stepped the Federal Reserve, attempting to prop up our economy after the Great Recession of 2009. Our Federal Reserve began printing money and keeping interest rates near zero for 7 long years. They were doing their best to fill the void after our great middle-class job migration to China and other third world countries. But printing money and keeping interest rates near zero does not replace a depleted manufacturing base. It only helped the rich get richer while the other 96% of our population, and that's us, have been left behind. But you say, the Federal Reserve's actions have generated job growth. The government is reporting that we are very near full employment. As usual, the government's reports are not giving us the real story. They are counting part-time, low-paying service jobs as equal to the higher-paying manufacturing jobs that were moved offshore. They are nowhere close to equal. How can a job that pays $10 an hour be compared to a job that pays $50 an hour? Only to our federal government are they equal. What is missing are those quality, middle-class jobs, and since they have migrated to China, our economy has never fully recovered. Our greatest asset was the size and strength of our middle-class job market. It, coupled with invention and entrepreneurship, kept our economy the strongest in the world. Now, American invention and know-how are powering foreign job markets, not our domestic market. And the Federal Reserve has no tools whatsoever to bring those jobs back to America. Only Congress and our executive branch have this power, and that is where we need to focus our attention. Our middle class funded our federal government, and now our federal government is funding the unemployed middle class. And surprise, surprise, our federal government is going broke. Our middle class kept Social Security afloat along with Medicare. Now both are in life support. Our middle class was the most effective means of lifting millions out of poverty. Now that dream has died. Our vibrant middle class job market moved millions of Americans out of poverty. But not anymore. Now the odds are very stacked against anyone ever rising out of poverty. We purposely gave those jobs away. I'm going to repeat that and say it again. We purposely gave those jobs away. And I am telling you that we can purposely bring them back. I want you to understand that the fate of the USA is tied directly to the fate of our middle-class job market. Without it, we are quickly becoming a two-class society, the super rich and the poor. And we do not want that. Why would we allow such a fate for millions of our citizens? Together, we can grow or regrow and rebuild our American middle-class job market. Please join me and go to our website, saveourmiddleclass.net, and print off our official pledge form and send it to every political candidate, both Democrat and Republican, whom are asking for your vote. Write a cover note that states that you will only vote for candidates who sign our American Middle Class Pledge, and request that they sign it and send it to the address on the bottom of the form. Do not become discouraged if they do not sign it. Send it again and send it again until they do. We need millions of you to send this pledge nationwide. Together we can succeed. Please help us rebuild our American middle-class job market. The first step to doing this is to have politicians who have our back. Without it, we have politicians who work for the rich and not for us. So please help us. As always, may God bless our American middle class. Thank you.